Friends, an American television sitcom airing on NBC from September 22nd, 1994, with its last episode 10 seasons later airing on May 6th, 2004. With 256 nominations and 65 award wins, Friends will remain one of the top sitcoms of all time. With all the award wins, not one was won for Best Editing. Which is a shame, as I feel Friends is a great example of how to edit comedy.
They should put that on the box!
Evidently they do.
What?
Well, I'll be.
Take this scene, for example. The editor, Stephen Prime, cuts to the wide for a better impact of the condoms opening up. Like what Roger Nygaard said, author of Cut to the Monkey, if you want the scene to be funnier, cut wider. With 7 editors spanning 236 episodes, Stephen Prime was responsible for 160 of them, almost 70% of all Friends episodes.
All right, what are we having?
His editing credits don't stop there either, continuing his editorial portfolio in comedy editing, from the spin-off show Joey to Mike and Molly, and most recently, United States of Al. For years, I've always watched television and film a little differently than the average viewer. Like all filmmakers, we'll focus on things that most wouldn't. And of course, for me, editing.
Then I will put this reaction shot, put it in here, and I think we double our suspense.
When I became more and more interested in editing, I noticed a little trick that Stephen and other great comedy editors would do. Delay the reaction.
You want to talk about people's feelings? You should have heard how hurt Professor Stern was yesterday when I told him I wouldn't be able to go with him to Key West.
You've really crossed a line here.
Friends is a multi-camera setup, which really helps speed up the shooting process on set. In this example, we'll call Ross's side A-cam and Chandler's B-cam. And since the cameras are shooting at the same time, if you were to cut to Ross to get his reaction, Chandler wouldn't have finished his line on camera. And oftentimes we want to see the character finish the punchline before cutting to the reaction of the other character. As you can see here, on Ross's reaction, Chandler is still finishing his line. In this case, David Schwimmer reacted too soon. So Prime needed to slip the shot, ignoring continuity, so we could see Chandler finish his line and then see Ross's full reaction. So here's the original cut where we see Chandler finish his line.
To Key West.
You've really crossed a line here.
And in this example, if we were to keep continuity in mind, we wouldn't see Chandler finish his line.
Told him I wouldn't be able to go with him to Key West.
You've really crossed a line here.
Both cuts are good, but this little detail of showing Chandler finish his line and react before cutting to Ross's reaction sets this edit apart from new editors. Now, you don't always need to delay the reaction, especially if the reaction is vocal, like this example.
You win. I can't have sex with you.
And why not?
Because I'm in love with Monica.
You're what?
To quote Roger Nygaard again, faster comedy is funnier comedy. Cut out the fluff, any dead space, and once the joke lands, get out. Obviously, Friends isn't the only example of this. All good sitcoms use these same methods, and there's plenty more examples to look at. But how else was I supposed to get you to click on this video? Please consider subscribing.